Good Easter morning, friends and neighbors. Old Doc here, and we're back on the we're going to wrap up this valve cover project for the old Ranger here, and I'm going to try to do it quick. I don't want to make this a long video. I may cut in and out again, you know. My editing deal, I don't know how guys get videos to speed up, you know, during certain sections. I try that and it just speeds the whole thing up, not just certain sections. So anyway, I'll probably cut you back in and out, and whoop, I don't know what I did there. What I wanted to do was flip the screen around. I may have to. Okay. I tried to flip the screen around, but I think all it did was take my picture. And who wants that, right? So we're going to start off, remove all of our clothespins. Oop, let me change our perspective a little bit. Now, if grandma or mom gets mad at you for stealing her clothespins, like I said in the first part of this video, Dollar General and all those places sell them, and they're pretty reasonable. Years ago, I used to build and attempt to fly those RC planes, and you use a lot of these type clothespins in the building, and clothespins and rubber bands. They're pretty handy in the building process of those. So I may have to put you in the witness relocation program here. Let's try this, maybe. Hopefully you can see what we got going on. Our gasket's stuck down really good. I'd kind of like to, we got Ernest Tubb on the radio. Hopefully he's not drowning everything out. I would really like to put some Permatex, especially around on the back side of this gasket, but I don't think I will. Now let's see if we can finagle this well, maybe we'll go back the way we took it out. These air conditioner lines, there we go. There. Whoop. Gee, somewhat. Back in place. Let's see if we can get a You're grunting and groaning right into the phone. I'd better get that, there we go, vacuum line thing out of the road. Let's see. We get the majority of these bolts started again. The one clear in the back is going to be special, and I'm sure I'll have to fight it. So I may cut you off for that one, and I'll bring you back. Well, I don't know what I pushed, but I guess we're already recording. So we'll let her rip. Let her buck. Let her buck. Now, you don't want to go batshit crazy tightening these down, because all you're going to do is warp the pan, and then it's not going to seal. So what I usually do is, okay, I'm getting close. I don't want to, I'm going to slow down here. So like I said, you don't want to, there's no need to go full on gorilla. I got Cowboy Bob on the radio in the shed. What the hell we got going on with my ratchet here? It changed gears on me. Cowboy Bob is playing Hot Rod Lincoln. Let's just shorten that. Not having that's the trouble with these. Floppy swivels. It's an old Firestone. I didn't know Firestone made tools, but maybe back in the day, swivel's just really not doing me any favors. But
I don't even know where well, shit, I'm gonna have to have a swivel on there. Don't even know where I got this Firestone swivel. I've had it for so long. It was probably in a... I'm gonna have to get a shorter extension. I'll bring you back. There we go, friends and neighbors. I just went and got a short wrench, and I'll give you a little tip for today. If you have trouble keeping your bolt, excuse me, or a nut in your socket, take a what I do, I take a piece of paper towel, if I can get it to focus. I take a piece of paper towel, stick it in the end of the socket there, and then put your nut or your bolt down inside there. So you're kind of packing your paper towel in, almost like the wadding. Oh, what do we got going on here? We're losing control. We're on the swivels. Almost like the... I'm trying to... There we go. Almost like the... get you out of the sun. Like the wadding in a black powder rifle or pistol. To hold your bullet in, or the wadding in your shotgun. It just holds it in there so it doesn't fall out every time you reach in. So anyway, I'm not going to show you putting the air cleaner back on, but that should solve a lot of our oil leakage. Here in a week or so I'll do the other side. Like I said, I want Matthew here. Yes, he's coming home for Easter, but I want him here so he can turn the crank for me while I check the valve clearances and the push rods on this side. See if we can find out where that that ticking is. See if it's in the valve train. Now this, I was told this is a 390. Came out of a 68 Mercury. The 390 that was in here, the guy told me when I bought this pickup, I don't know, 3 years ago now, he said that the original motor was blown up, but it was a 390, and his brother had this 390 in an old 68 Mercury, so they took it out and put it in here. Now the only difference between a 390 and a 360 is the rotating assembly. Your cam, your crankshaft, your connecting rod length, the block, the heads, all that are the same from what I've understood for years. And a good way to find out for sure is pull one of your spark plugs and measure the amount of travel that your piston goes up and down. 390, it travels your piston, if you start out with it clear at the top and you turn your engine over till the piston goes clear to the bottom before it starts coming back up again, that's the amount of travel. Now in a 390, I think it is 3.78 inches, so it's just a shade over 3 3/4 inches of travel on a 390. If you measure it and it comes out to be I believe it's 3.58 inches of travel, or maybe it's around 3 1/4. I'm not sure, you can look it up. But anyway, if it's 3 1/4 or 3 1/2, if it's less than 3 3/4, then it's a 360. So that's how you tell the difference between a 390 and a 360. So I don't want to stretch this out. It's a holiday, and I may not upload it till tonight or sometime, because I don't want to take I don't want anybody to be away from their family on this holiday. Oh, this wire that I was fighting with yesterday, didn't know where it went. It goes down to this dude. This is like your fast idle thing. Anyway, yeah. So all I gotta do is put the plug wires back on, and we're gonna call this a wrap. Hopefully it's sealed up good. I may take a wrench and try to do a little bit of retorquing on this exhaust manifold. It's not leaking that I know of, but it's been warmed up a few times, and I just want to kind of check the torque on it again, on those bolts, I mean. And I guess there is nuts on the back because I didn't trust the threads in them. So seems like I was going to tell you guys. Oh, I know. Now I'm going to flip you around. Hopefully I got you in focus and showing my whole ugly gourd instead of just my greasy sweatshirt. Now I can take my shop glasses off because I'm not dealing with fine stuff. One of my YouTube buddies up in Minnesota, he's got an old Ford like this. I guess it hasn't ran in a year or so, and we were joking around the other day about going up and doing a revival on it, getting it going and stuff. And I would really like to do that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So if you guys think that'd be a good idea, or you think you'd like to watch it, that's fine. He's also got, now I've got a new front shell for this, or not new, a newer. It's on, the only dent I think that's in it is over here, just like this one on this side, which is easy to straighten out. And he's also got a new or not broken grill sections, and I've scoured this part of the country for some that aren't broke. And but anyway, he's got a set, and I should just go ahead and buy them from him. Matthew, he's got a couple busted out in his. They're plastic, and with time and heat and cold, and you know how well plastic holds up. So anyway, let me know what you think. Should we go up to Minnesota and do a revival? I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'd really enjoy it because I enjoy his channel, and I'm not going to mention who it is. if he wants to bring it up, he can go ahead and do it, and we'll discuss it some more, and maybe this summer, unless he's in a hurry, we can get up there and do a revival. I'll tell you what the next project on this scoundrel's going to be. Let me get my old butt down here. Right there. Those radius rod, they call them bushings, are shot. And it really causes handling issues. They're pretty cheap. There's a lot of different brands. You can get them for under 10 bucks. You can get them on up to fancy new neoprene ones. But that's going to be the next project right there. Because like I said, it causes handling issues. So if you want to see that, I'll make a video on replacing those radius rod bushings. You have to take off the front tire, and some guys, you have to remove the spring or let this drop the spring down, and up on the front end there's another bolt that goes across. You have to take that bolt out in order to get, and then you have to pull the front axle forward so you can get it beyond, get that stub shaft pulled all the way out, and then put your new bushing on, or your new washer, your front bushing, and then you can pull it back, you know, pull your axle back, get it stuck through there again, put your back section of your new bushing on, your flat washer, your cup, whatever you want to call it, and then your nut and your keeper pin. So I don't think it's not that hard of a job, other than the spring, but it's a time-consuming deal. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Just put her in your comments down there. And I try to keep my videos short, but they get long. So because I'm slow getting up and down and what have you. So anyway, I'm gonna put these plug wires back on. You guys enjoy your holiday, and take care of each other. Do something kind for a neighbor or a stranger, and happy trails. Well, there's nothing to do now but drop the blade and see how she cuts. Mighty fine.